All right, so you are all welcome to the group three, assignment. So today I'm in this group with Eugenia Saridako, and then introduce yourself, Camille,
I'm Jafar Kamil Shida.
and then Eugenia,
I'm also using your sorry that
and I'm also Abanga Abdulkarim Ibrahim. Yes,
Okay.
we are going to be discussing about 10 emerging technologies that are taking the world by storm. And then in our discussion, we'll let you know the reason why you have to know about these technologies, especially in a time where we are heading to, globalization and almost everything is being automated. So there is the need for us to learn technology, and so in order for us to be able to fit into the future job market. So with that much, I say Eugenia would have to start with the first technology that she has found out. Eugenia.
okay, thank you. I would like to talk about robotics. When
Okay.
we talk of robotics, it refers to the intersection of science and technology to produce object that works as a human. And also the first uh, robot was made in 1950 by George C. Deville. But he made this technology not in the aim to threaten the work of human, but to help the work of human work easier and faster. Take of us nowadays, we think of that robots were made to create as a threat to the work of human, but it wasn't that. So it means the first robot can work from street to street and deliver goods. This will help reduce the stress on human and also saves energy on human to do other work. So this is what I like to talk about.
Wow, wow, that's nice. So that's great. So Camille, anything to add to what she said?
Yes, the robotics nowadays, every work is being done by the robots. Yeah, that's what's going on. What I want to add.
Okay. So what other technology have you found out and you would like to talk about?
Yeah, I would like to talk about us artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Yes, before you can make a robot think like human, you
Mhm.
should use artificial intelligence. Yeah, it's an intelligence put into robots to make them function as equal as human beings are. Yeah.
Wow, wow, that's great. And just to add to what he said, as he rightly mentioned, it's an intelligence that is inbuilt into robots to make them think as if they are humans. So before you make them intelligent, there is what we call a testing stage. And at this point in time, pictures of various items are taken and then put into the system so that whenever the robot sees this particular picture, because it already has memories of that picture, it will be able to identify it. For instance, let's say if you are going to apply the principle of artificial intelligence to traffic lights, and first of all, you have to make sure that there are cameras that are built on the traffic light that will be able to identify human traffic and then vehicular traffic. So whenever there is more of vehicles around, then it means that it has to give more time for the vehicles to flow. And also, if it is able to detect that there are more human traffic around, then it has to give more time for, the human beings to also move freely. Yeah, so that is it then. And I'll also have to talk about the Internet of Things. It's also one of the emerging technologies that we have to be looking up for. When we talk about Internet of Things, formally, when we talk about the internet, what we know is that the internet helps us to, communicate between people. But this principle of the Internet of Things goes beyond just helping human beings to communicate, to even include things that are not human, to even communicate with one another. For example, my brush can be communicating with my paste. You understand? That is the principles of Internet of Things. In our home, your bed, your kitchen stoves, your door, everything within the home can be connected to the Internet of Things to be communicating with one another. Even in the farm inputs can be connected to the internet so that they'll be communicating with one another. Let's take, for instance, in the scenario of the farm, maybe you have a thermometer that will be able to, a machine that will be able to test the moisture of the soil. And then that moisture of the soil will be connected to the farmer's mobile phone. And then the farmer's mobile phone will be connected to the, the spraying machine or the watering machine. So immediately that, that equipment is able to detect that the soil moisture is running low, then it will test the farmer that, hey, Mr. Farmer, your soil moisture is running low, so you have to irrigate it. And then Mr. Farmer will also instruct the watering machine to automatically start watering what the farm, or if better, that machine that is able to detect the the soil moisture would directly tell the irrigator to irrigate even without the farmer's what notice. You understand? So this is a principle that helps inanimate things to communicate with one another. Also, let's say your door is an IoT device. Your door is an IoT device, and then somebody is coming to visit you in your room, and you don't, maybe you are in the room, you don't want the person to see you, and as let's say you are not in the house, but you want the person to have access to the room. So immediately the person gets closer to the door will take a picture of the human being, and then it will send it to how do you call it, the room owner, and the room owner will see the picture. So, "Oh, this is somebody I know," then it will allow the door to open for the person to enter. Or maybe the room owner is inside the room, and then the door will take a picture of the person and send it to the room owner. Then the room owner will say, "Oh, I want him to come in." So you authorize the door to automatically open for you. Yeah, so this is a technology that is coming up, very amazing. And this principle is being used to, build a whole lot of things. Yeah. So we have to talk about other technologies. So Eugenia, any other technology you want to talk about?
Okay, I would like to talk of genomics. Okay, this is a technology that can use to scan a human DNA test and use to improve your health. Imagine a technology scanning your DNA test, your DNA, and as well as improving your health. So this scanning your health will help you to know fight against diseases and also help you to know the food that are required for your system, the food that are required for you to eat, and the one that will not help your system. So it will help fight against diseases as well as making humans strong and healthy. Yes, so this is a nice technology that has been made to help humans to live long and reduce the high rate of mortality.
Wow,
So,
that's great. That's an amazing technology there, and we need to learn more about it. So, Jafaru, any other technology you want to talk about?
And I would like to talk about visual uh, display. Yeah, that's this one. Uh, it's a technology that can make you see something as if you are included in what is happening. Yeah, it's a technology that has helped someone can be in Ghana and use that technology to feel like he or she is in the Europe or America. Yes.
Oh, wow, wow. That's very nice. I also found out something about that, and I think that is what we call the virtual reality. So with the virtual reality, just like you rightly explained, it makes you to do things in a virtual manner, but then you have the feeling as if you are really within the thing. For instance, maybe you may have a virtual reality machine that you are using, and it will make you feel as if you are flying a private jet in the sky. Meanwhile, you are sitting somewhere comfortably, but because of the view you are having with the virtual reality machine, it makes you feel the present. And of course, there are so many games, video games that are coming up that works with the virtual reality. For instance, the popular, how do you call it, temple run game. Now there are some virtual reality machine that helps you to feel as if you are the one running, and then that man is behind you chasing you. That you see that thing, as if you, meanwhile you are sitting somewhere comfortably, and then the virtual reality machine will make you feel as if you are the person doing the thing. And this technology is helping a lot of people, especially those who are learning piloting, those who are in the driving schools. They use virtual reality machines, and it helps them to master their drawing and have the concept, the concept of driving and stuff. Yeah, so that's amazing. And then I will also like to add one more technology, which is the BBC microbit. As students and as people who want to know more about technology and want to learn coding, we have been made to understand that coding is one of the most difficult things to do due to the nature of calculations, and especially the boredom that comes with coding. So in 2015, the British Broadcasting Corporation, with the UK government, together with some other companies, develop what we call the BBC microbit. Now, the BBC microbit is like a chip. It's a very small, but it's like a chip, but much bigger than the chip. And what it does is that it helps you to program instruction onto the BBC microbit, and then it will display the instruction that you have coded. For instance, if you have written a code that displays your name, and you use it with the BBC microbit, it will just display your name. And also, if you write a code that plays a music like ping ping ping, pa pa pa, and something like that, the BBC microbit has that capacity, to display the sound for you to hear it. The concept is that if you are writing a code and you can have the chance to feel how it works, you understand, it helps you to it helps you to like it more, to be doing it the more, you understand. So that is the importance of that BBC microbit. And it is mostly used by kids. And when kids are doing something and it is very interactive and they can have fun with it, they would like to do it the more, you understand. So that's the concept of the BBC microbit. I personally have about two of them, and then if I had brought them, I would have shown them to you. But let me share my screen and then show you picture of the BBC microbit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So this is a picture. Can you see my screen?
No.
I think I've shared my screen.
It's now loading.
Or it's downloading on your phone.
Is it?
Has it loaded?
Yeah.
You can see my
Yeah.
screen. So
Yes.
these are all examples of the BBC microbit. So can you see that the first picture here, it has there's something like LED or lighting system there. Have you seen them?
Yes.
This is what displays things that you have written. For instance, like I was saying, if you have written a code that should display your name, it will be displayed on this one. And then it has a speaker, so it can also make some sound for you to see. Yeah. So you see this kid holding the BBC microbit, and he's very happy that he's holding it, and it's very fun to play with the BBC microbit. It has a whole lot of them. Have you seen them? Have you seen? So
Yeah.
we have millions of them, and they come with in different shapes and different forms. Yeah, so that's the BBC microbit there. And yeah, so
Interesting.
ah,
Oh,
okay, let me see. Okay, so Gafaru, any other technology to talk about?
Yeah, but I would like to talk about uh, human Digital human. Yeah, it's backed by artificial intelligence. Yeah, it makes the robot to work hard. It's a software built by people. Yeah, it's an aviator that can whole range of human language. Yes, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Which of the aviator are you talking about? Is it the aviator game, that betting system that has come, or what kind of aviator is that?
Come again.
I said you mentioned aviator, and I want to know what aviator is that? Is it the aviator game that has come and people are betting to get money, or which one is that?
Yes, it's like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
aviator game.
okay. That is nice. That's nice. So, Eugenia, can you add more?
Okay, I would like to talk of 3D printing.
Oh, 3D printers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a technology that manufacture uh, objects from it constructs a three-dimensional object.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's mostly do with plastics, and it's the way it's positioned. It's like it uses the Cartesian plane
Okay.
because of the dimension. It uses that plane to build it. So there, I want to talk the importance of it. It improves energy efficiency. When they use this technology, it helps with the efficiency of the to improve as well as reduce material waste. The waste is too much around them. So when they are using it to produce it is going to benefit us and reduce the rate at which the waste is in. And also as well as reducing the waste, it will help to reduce the outbreak of diseases. The rubbish, it can decompose when it's in the soil. And when they use to produce, when reducing the waste, it's also helping to reduce the outbreak of diseases and also improve the services of the people. Yeah.
Wow. So that is the 3D printing there. And as my sister rightly explained, it's very amazing. A lot of people are doing so many things with 3D printers, and it's very
Using
fascinating.
plastics to produce things is very nice.
I even learned you can even use the 3D printers to print houses.
Yeah,
Is that true?
Yes.
yeah.
Wow. So that's amazing. I believe very soon there will be 3D printing machines that you when
That
you
would
buy
save
it in your
human.
house, it will be printing you food.
Yeah,
It will be printing you a lot of food.
That's what you think about. Only food.
Yeah. So food first. And maybe in the future I'll get a 3D printing machine that will print us girlfriends and boyfriends.
Oh,
So
what
that
will girlfriends you be
because of
used for?
humans.
so that we will not go and be begging Felicia, I mean Eugenia, that I love you, and she'll be showing herself. I'll just print my girlfriend.
Oh, but that one you won't feel like how you will feel her.
Masa, forget. You can't 3D printers. That's what we are looking at in the near future.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are all imagination, and it will surprise you that it may happen. Technology is crazy. A lot of things are coming up, and we need to learn
Yes.
technology. It's very important for us. So as we are talking about these technologies, we have to know how it will benefit us. How will these technologies help us in our future job careers? For me, for instance, I want to be a financial analyst. Yeah, you want to be what? Jafaro,
And
Chartered
yeah,
accountant.
you want to be a chartered accountant. And then,
Yes.
yeah, chocolate.
okay, so the two of you want to be chartered accountants.
Yeah.
Right. So you know that with all these future career prospects that you are having in mind, you need to learn technologies that are coming up that will help make your work easier. You understand? So maybe you want to be an accountant. Maybe who knows, in the future there will be some technology that will be doing the accounting work.
No financial statement. You see, there will be a just enter there to prepare the financial statement for you. That's
Exactly.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
it means they will not be needing
It
you.
will balance the sheet.
It will balance the sheet for you. So
Exactly.
so
yeah.
there's no need for you to stress yourself writing. See, when there is a need, it will help you for you to prepare the financial to see the financial position of the company. Yeah, in the whole thing.
Yeah, so that is it there. So since
Yes.
we can predict that there may be some safe technologies. The only way we can safeguard our jobs is that we also learn how to use these technologies, and we learn how to use them to our advantage. I hope you all agree with me on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you are a computer, I mean, you are a business student and you have the chance to learn how to code, I encourage that you have to learn it because it's very important and it will help you.
It's very important to be adaptive to new technology. That's emerging.
Yeah, I learned doing accounting at the master's level and the PhD level. They do some courses in programming in so many universities, and that is very important. So
Yeah, it's very important.
let's pray that our universities that we are currently in and the university that will be pursuing our a higher, education, we also have certain things that will help us to
Yeah, we are hoping so.
Yes.
learning technologies to help us. Yeah, so
Yes.
and I also talk about finally I'll talk about a library within Python. I don't know if you know what Python is, but Python is a programming language. It's a computer programming language that is used to write instructions for computers and all that. So basically, Python is one of the most popular, programming languages currently, and a lot of people are using them, especially those who are doing space engineering and all those, engineering.
Wow.
They use them a lot. And with the Python, it's like the interface is in the form of English, so it's very easy to understand. When you go to some programming languages like C and
Is
C++
it only English?
and other programming languages, that one
Please,
there, the characters are very difficult to understand. Can you come again?
I was asking, is it only English or you can use other?
It's mixed with other characters, but mostly it appears in the form of English. For example, if you want to print an instruction from the computer, you just write print. Let's say print Abanga. Then it
Yeah.
will print Abanga, print Eugenia, print Jafaro. You see that programming language is in the form of English. But some other programming languages like C++, you have to write, equal to, less than, or I mean, so many see out and all those, things that are very confusing. Even though all the programming languages are very important, and if you want to be a very good programmer, you have to learn all of them. But the Python is the most popular one. Just like we have all other languages, when you understand English and somebody understands Tree, you are not on the same. The English person can go international. They lie. But the tree person can, it's just the same thing in programming languages.
There are persons who can go international.
You can go international, but if you go
Yeah.
to Nigeria, you are speaking tree, who understand you?
Someone will understand. Wow.
Yeah, but it will be difficult to find as compared to English.
Yeah.
Everywhere in the world, people speak English. So it's the same concept with the programming languages. Some of them are popular than each other. So there is this library within Python that I want to talk about. It's called the Turtle Graphics. It helps you to write programs that used to draw, designs, write your name, and do a whole lot of things that are very, very nice. And it's very interactive. If you want to learn programming with Python, I think you should begin with the Turtle Graphics. It's very fun to work with. Yeah. So without much we do, having talked about 10 technologies and even more, I know there are more technologies that are coming up, and we need to do our own research and learn more about them. Uh,
Yeah.
we would like to conclude our you know our discussion today on the technologies. So I have to take your final words. So Eugenia, your final words.
So, in conclusion, I would like to say we should help to be adapted to the new technology. Because it's the one helping us, it's saving time and energy for human beings to go through. So it's good that we adapt to the emerging technology. The one helping us, that will help us in our daily life. That's what I like.
Wow, good. So Jafaru, your
And I will advise everyone to take his or her IT serious so that you will be able to use the technologies that are coming up. Yes. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And I think this video will be on our YouTube channel, a Banga YouTube channel. So if you want to, you can watch it there and then
And
entertain,
subscribe.
entertain you and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are
Exactly.
we are going to be coming up with series of this discussion and then posting it on the YouTube channel. So make sure you do subscribe to our YouTube channel to support us. Thank you very much for coming. I am Abanga, and I was in this discussion with Eugenia Saredako and Muhammad Kamilu
Camel.
Gafa
Jaffa.
Of the University of Cape
Shida.
Coast.
from the University of Cape Coast. That is very important. We are students of the University of Cape Coast, Department of Business or School of Business. Yeah.
Full of
That is- Okay, so goodbye. Thank you for watching.